What is up, heroes? It's niiiii, and welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, we did some more exploration, and we found there was some sort of weird triangle going on with these two girls and a guy, and it ended up with, I'm pretty sure all of them are dead at this point. I thought the boy might have been alive, but there's still a bit of, I don't know, unclarity? Nebulousness? I don't really know what the correct word is, or it's not coming to mind. It's not entirely clear exactly what happened, at least to me. I think we're supposed to know at this point, but it might be relevant for what we're supposed to do later on. So I did want to check out the body of the other girl and the guy to kind of just put a couple more things together. And then there was the reference room that we were going to check out, and we still musicless. So not a lot we can really do there. I don't particularly remember where we found the girl, though. I think it was on a different floor. I think we found one of them on each floor. I think it was 1A, maybe? Oh, I totally just screwed something up. I totally just messed something up. Okay, we're gonna go back and give that another go. Also, I still have like little remnants of this cough, which is just annoying at this point. Not even that big of a hassle, but okay, so we'll head on out of here. And just for the sake of things, I'm sure there's some sort of dialogue going on. That's too funny. I tried to skip ahead of it, but huh? Is that Shige? Or is that Yoshiki? I think it's Yoshiki. Mayu. That sounds desperate. It's gotta be Shige. He's the only one who would specifically call it for Mayu like that. Is that? Wow. Mayu, can you hear me? If you can, please say something. Oh no, I don't like this at all. Shige! I'm right here, Shige-ni. I'm here. Can you hear me? Where are you? Oh my goodness. Why can he not hear us? Wait, Shige-ni, don't leave me. I'm right here. The calls had stopped. The voice was long gone. He must have wandered too far away. So he's in this area, though. Huh. Didn't my voice reach you? Was I not loud enough? Probably not. Or it could be that sort of like interference from like those like parallel, like alternate universes per se. He can't have gone too far, though. Shige, if you can hear me, say something. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to think of how that triangle is going to parallel to any of the characters in here. And all I can really think of is Seiko, Naomi, and Mochida-kun. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, so we're back in search mode, which means we're probably free to move around. We probably don't actually have a lot to search in this particular screen. It's just an indication that we're a bit freer now. So let's head on up. Oh, we're getting our music. Are we gonna finally get the music again? Getting hyped. Now that we're up here, I think it was 1A. Let's head on that way. Could be careful not to skip any dialogue. Oh. Just when I thought we were gonna get that music again. Oh, poor Mayu. Shige-ni, where are you? I've been looking all over for you. Are you over here? I just want to see you. No, stop it. Mayu, if you start crying over something like this, imagine. I mean, this isn't probably the best response, but imagine how badly Shige would tease you about it later. Like, that's the most important thing when you're in this sort of an environment. Whoa. Another earthquake? Oh no! The tremors were so intense I was unable to keep standing. I fell hard on my bottom and watched as my student ID slipped from my skirt and into a hole. Yeah, the scrap of paper too. The scrap of paper from the Sachiko charm must have shaken loose in the process. It slipped out and shaked its way haphazardly onto the floor. Or snaked its way. I was going to say shaked. I don't know about that. I wonder if a pathway opened up or something now? Was it finally over? I cautiously pulled myself back to my feet. And that's when I realized that the floor, no, the whole hallway had changed. Huh? Cracks and holes in the floor had somehow been sealed up. And a window that was there before was now completely gone. Huh? I couldn't really come to terms with what I was seeing. Was this reality? What kind of hell was I stuck in anyway? I was getting goosebumps all over my body, and my mind felt like it was shutting down. Then I saw the Sachiko charm scrap, and snapped back to my senses. Huh? God, I've got to be more careful. I almost lost this. I scooped it up, thinking of Shige standing next to me, and everyone else smiling and laughing during that ritual. My body was trembling in fear, and my vision was beginning to blur. This place was taking its toll on me. Pleasant memories of friends were all I had left. Why? Why is this happening? Poor Mayu. She's only got the friends, or the memories of her friends to compare to this current state. Is this gonna be a flashback of some sort? So in other words, they won't let us use the cultural assembly stage? Unfortunately not. I got us permission to use it on the phone, but I guess that really doesn't do us any good if the advisor in charge isn't on board. Anachronistic nonsense. I would wish I was paying attention to the Japanese a little bit more because I feel like I didn't really gain a lot from this English translation. Not much we can do though. Our own advisor isn't exactly known for his enthusiasm, and putting on a show outside of school would have its own problems. And you're content just to leave it at that? The script is already finished, you know. Maybe I should try my hand at negotiating. Just because they're adults doesn't mean they necessarily deserve all the respectful platitudes we're expected to give them, after all. I somewhat agree with Morishige's ideology. Like, I can see where he's coming from. Overall, I don't really like Morishige too much. That said, with a lot of his thought process and maybe his, like, argumentative mindset, I feel myself agreeing with it a bit. Go for it. What's so funny? Oh, nothing, really. I was just thinking how cute you look when you're mad. Don't be stupid. I'm kidding. Really, I'm just happy you're here to get upset over something like this for me. Well, I'm not good with conflict, so it's just kind of refreshing to have you get angry in my place. Quirky as ever, I see.
これでも演劇部の看板女優なんだよ。
By which you mean I've got lots of personality, right? Just another reason I'm the poster girl for the drama club.
ものは言いようだよな。
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
まあね、演技にとどまらず脚本、演出、衣装デザインの才能もあるんだから自分でも困っちゃうよ。
Of course, I do more than just act. I also write scripts, I produce, I make costumes. It's tough being such a Renaissance woman.
強いな、マユは。
You are very strong, Mayu.
え？
Huh?
お前は強いよ、マユ。
You're a strong person.
うまくいかない時もそうやって笑って、昔から自分よりも親や友達を思いやって。
Even when things are looking down, you always have a smile on your face. And you've always been so mindful of family and friends. Much more so than I.
辛い時だって人前ではいつも涙をこらえてたもんな。
You're always willing to shed a tear in sympathy when times are tough. No matter who's watching. Man, this is getting kind of deep.
いや、まだな、しげにってば。そういうのってなんか口説き文句みたい。だいたいしげにいつも私は頼りないって。
Come on, Shigeni. Is that supposed to be some kind of pickup line or something? I mean, you're the one who's always saying I'm unreliable.
いや、本心で言ってるんだ。
Man, how do they, like, not know that each other has feelings for one another? Like, come on. No, I'm simply speaking from the heart here.
強さにもいろいろある。
There are different kinds of strength in the world, after all.
マユの強さはなんていうのかな、うまく言えないが健やかで。
Yours is... how do I put this? Yours is bountiful. It's a strength that never falters.
お前ならきっと将来どんな困難があっても、もしつまずいて倒れてしまっても泣きながら何度でも立ち上がれる。
Aw. No matter what trying times wait, and no matter how many times you stumble and fall, you're the type who will always get right back up and try again.
俺みたいな冷めた人間にさえそう思わせる力があるんだ、お前には。
It's a substantial strength, too. Substantial enough that even a cold human being like myself can plainly see it.
しげに。
Aww. Why are they like... they're totally having a moment. How can they not realize it? So with that in mind, stand up again,
し
Mayu.
げに。私。
Oh, this is the opposite of what I thought was gonna happen.
強くなんて。
It's not true, Shigeni. I'm not that strong.
私はただ人前で取り繕うのが得意なだけ。
I'm just good at making myself seem that way in front of other people.
本当に辛い目に遭うのが怖いから。
But in reality, when I'm faced with uncomfortable situations, I freeze up.
みんなが望むようないい子を演じていただけ。
I've just been playing a part all this time. The part of the good girl that everybody wants me to be. Then Shigeni's actually gonna show up and be like, no, you're wrong.
しげに助けてよ。やっぱりマユは俺がついてなきゃダメだなって。また笑ってよ。
Shigeni, save me. You must be laughing right now, saying, Mayu's so lost without me. Or something.
鈴本か。
It is Yoshiki. It is Yoshiki. I had a sneaking suspicion. Just from the very beginning. I mean, it's not like it's that crazy of a prediction or something like that. But I did think it was going to be a lot more likely that it would be Morishige. Regardless, Suzumoto? New knight in shining armor?
岸沼くん。
Kishinama-kun.
どうしたんだよ、そんなとこで座り込んじまって。
What happened? Why were you sitting in the middle of the hallway?
岸沼くん、よかった。無事だったんだね。
Kishinuma-kun, I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay?
ああ、なんとかな。鈴本も怪我とかしてねえだろうな。
Yeah, more or less. How about you, Suzumoto? You don't seem injured or anything. Yeah, I'm fine.
涙見られちゃったかな。
Did he see me crying? It's okay to be seen crying. It's associated with embarrassment and stuff, but it's also very
俺
human.
のハンカチ使うか？
Hey, you got a little snot there. It's kind of dirty, but you can use my handkerchief if you want.
ありがとう。でもそれは篠崎さんに貸してあげた方がいいよ。
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. You should save that for Shinozaki.
え？なんでだよ。
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
気にしないで。特に意味はないの。
Ah, never mind. Don't worry about it. Just being silly. She's already onto the ship.
ああ、その篠崎のことなんだけど、お前どっかで見かけなかったか？
Okay. Speaking of Shinozaki, though, have you seen her anywhere?
私は見てないけど。
Huh? No, I haven't.
そっか。こっちに来たんじゃねえのか。
Okay, so this isn't the way she came, I guess.
岸沼くん、篠崎さんと一緒にいたの？
Was Shinozaki with you then? Interesting. So, based on the memory, the future memory from the very beginning, this kind of confirms that it's a future memory, or like makes it very strong. I wouldn't say it confirms by any means, but it makes it very likely that's a future memory, given we're probably going to be playing as Kishinuma-kun or Yoshiki and trying to go around with Mayu and end up not doing so very effectively. Was Shinozaki with you
さ
then?
っきまでな。
Oh, yeah, up till just a short while ago.
あいつ急に様子がおかしくなっちまって。
Then she suddenly started acting weird. Oh no, she got possessed. Oh no, we have a possessed Ayumi running around.
なんかこう、悪いもんに取りつかれたみたいな感じで、わ
Mm-hmm.
かんないこと叫びながらどっか行っちまったんだよ。
It was like she was possessed or something. She started screaming all kinds of crazy things I couldn't understand, then ran off somewhere.
そうなんだ。心配だね。
Yeah, no kidding.
篠崎さんって霊感とか強いタイプだから。もしかしてさっきの地震と関係あるのかな？
Oh no, I don't like that at all. She's got a real affinity for the spirit world, you know? Maybe that earthquake was somehow connected to her.
あの地震は。
Actually, about the earthquake. Huh? What about the earthquake? Kishinuma sure was taking his sweet time. He went off to search the poolside area by himself, citing the heavy rain as an excuse for me to stay indoors while he gallantly got soaked in my place. I went along with it because I thought it seemed unusually chivalrous, coming from someone like him. But he's a rank amateur in matters of the spirit, so I was beginning to worry he'd gotten himself attacked or something. And that worry was just starting to turn to panic when... Is that when the earthquake happened?
ダメだ。プールの水抜きはそこになんかあるかと思ったけど、肝心の水抜く手段がねえよ。
No good. I think there's something caught in the grate at the bottom, but I can't find any way of draining the water so I can actually check it out.
水圧調整室っつうのがあるから、あそこに入れりゃなんとかなるんだろうけどな。
I did come across the locked pump room, though, so if we can find the key and get in there, we might be able to make some progress.
そう。ここの空気は何か異様な感触だから手がかりでもあるような気がしたんだけど。
I see. That's kind of disappointing. Here I thought we might be onto something, since this whole area has a really weird vibe to it. I mean, I think you are onto something with the whole pump room and potentially whatever's caught in the grate, right?
おいおい、まずは雨に凍える俺にお疲れ様の一言だろ。
Hey, now, aren't you forgetting something? I'm the one who's freezing after scouting around in the pouring rain. How about a little gratitude?
なんで？危ないから俺に任せろなんて言って自分で引き受けたんじゃない。
Gratitude? As I recall, you said you'd handle this because it was too dangerous for me. So you brought this on yourself. Exactly, so that you didn't have to, Ayumi. Ayumi, Ayumi, Ayumi.
そうだけどよ。たく、ちった。
Well, well, yeah, I guess, but it's not like it could hurt to thank me.
何？
What was that?
別に、
Nothing.
それよりどうすんだよ。
So what do we do now?
校舎に戻っても2階に行けないのよね。さっきまでは階段がある玄関側に行けたのに、いつの間にか廊下が分断されちゃってる。
Well, we can't get up to the second floor, and we can no longer reach the staircase past the entrance, way on account of the hall splitting in half.
さっき地震みてえな揺れがあったよな。あれのせいか。
There was that earthquake not too long ago. You think that's what split the hall?
そうかも。
It could, but most of our earthquakes
私たちがここへの入り口を開いた時に起こった。
surprisingly connect hallways. There's a good possibility, yeah, it happened right around when the door to this locker room opened up, after all. Oh, interesting, it was always open for us before.
この建物自体に何か影響を与えてるとしたら。
Do you think maybe our actions are having a direct influence on the building?
なんか変なオカルトみてえな話だな。
That sounds like the setup to some loony bin occultic fanfic or something.
嫌な言い方。
Hey, don't use the word occult like it's some kind of insult.
そもそもオカルトというのはラテン語で隠されたものという意味で、日本語に訳すと隠秘学という自然科学と対峙された。
It comes from Latin, you know, occultus meaning hidden, and it's primarily used today to describe paranormal studies, which stand in opposition to...
ああ、すまん、俺が悪かった。その話はまた今度聞かせてくれよ。
I feel you, Yoshiki. Okay, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Can we save this lecture for another day, please?
俺だって今起きてんのがまともなことじゃねえってことくらい理解してるさ。
Believe me, I have a whole new respect for the occult since coming here. I mean, the things that are happening to us sure aren't natural.
この短い時間でどんだけ死体やら幽霊やら見たと思ってんだよ。嫌でも信じちまうよ、お前の言うこと。
Heck, we've only been here a few hours, and I've already lost count of all the dead bodies and ghosts we've seen. I have no choice but to believe you.
ま、お前以外の話だったらこうも素直に霊磁場だの異次元だの信じなかったろうけどな。
So they have already experienced this sort of story where they kind of, some of the nicer ghosts explain things. Though coming from anybody else, all this talk about other dimensions and spiritual planes and stuff would seem pretty far-fetched, even here.
現実の力って偉大ね。いやおうなく人間に理解を強いてしまうんだから。
Reality is pretty persuasive, huh? It has a way of forcing you to accept truths that you might have otherwise struggled with forever.
そいつが異常な現実だったとしてもな。
No matter how messed up those truths might be.
とにかく
Ooh,
似てる範囲
new
をもう
Ayumi
一度調べてみましょ
sprite,
う。
I believe. At any rate, I guess all we can do right now is recheck all the areas we can still get to. So, is this a past memory we're playing now? Okay, so we were potentially future Mayu with that memory, and then we played as Mayu in what I believe to be the present, found Kishinuma, and now, in response to starting to talk about the earthquake, we're in a past memory, playing through a past memory. Check the third from the right.
さっき俺が見た時と文章が違うぜ。
Huh? That's totally different from what was written here before.
きっと何か意味があるのよ。
It must have some meaning. Okay, the third from the right, I imagine that's where we use the showers. Upon twisting the handle, the tin shower head above spun slightly and a small, bent piece of wire fell out from it onto the ground.
念のために持っとくか。
This could come in handy. Okay. Anything else? The faucet is rusted over and the handle is spinning freely. It's unlikely any water will ever come out from the pipes again. Okay, so we probably don't need... I don't think there's too much else to investigate in here. Things are different. We are different temporally. So maybe we try going to the pool now? Maybe we can use this to break into the other room? Potentially? I don't even know how we get in there. Is this... is that a body? There's a comparatively fresh corpse floating in the pool. It looks like to be that of a female middle school student based on her uniform and relative size. The back of her head seems to have been bashed in, revealing white skull and pink brain tissue through the parts in her hair. Yikes. She must have been struck pretty hard. Her student ID name tag is floating right next to her with big bold letters making it legible even from a distance. I love it. Love it. Takine Municipal High School, Chiaki-hiyama. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your apparently pretty brutal death. What's this over here? Another body? There's a thoroughly decayed corpse lying here, practically melting away in the rain. Based on height and uniform, it seems to have once been a male senior high school student. There's a student ID name tag lying on the ground nearby. Matsukaze Prefectural High School, Juzo no Ki. Okay. Anything else of note in here? Can we not investigate the grate that's apparently clogged, or can we not go to the room? No, I guess not. I guess not. So maybe we'll just head into the hallway then and see what we can find? Question mark? Aw, and no music it seems. Okay, so where can we go is the real question. We'll keep exploring room by room, hallway by hallway. I think, given that we've already kind of explored this, I'm going to see if we can go to here, maybe. I feel like we'll get stopped along the way, and it'll be like, oh, we can't pass because there's a huge hole in the ground or something like that. Nope, I guess not. So let's try and keep going up here, because I don't think we've been able to explore up here thoroughly yet. So here we are. Okay. Well, I guess this is progress then. We're exploring new grounds. Let's head on over this way towards these classrooms and take a look in these classrooms. The door to classroom 4A is locked. Oh. Well, I guess there was no point in coming here then. We'll check out this end hallway, see if there's anything of interest down here. Maybe an item of some sort, maybe a secret of some sort. There's another door. Huh? The door is frozen in place as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. But to what room is it? Why wasn't it on the map? I think that's the real interesting bit here. Any flyers of some sort? Doesn't appear so. Alright, then we'll head over to this room. I don't think there's going to be anything along the way, so we'll speed it up a little bit. Be careful, though. Don't want to skip any dialogue. And doesn't look like there's anything of interest here. Yeah, definite flaw of this game is the lack of music. I definitely am finding myself missing the music in the background. I get that silence can be scary, but really you got to use it a little bit more selectively. Oh, and there's a ghosty ghost. And a flyer. And is that something on the ground? No. But let's check out this flyer. Oh, I guess we can't. There's writing on the blackboard. There's a red chalk drawing on the board that looks kind of like a tomato squashed against a wall. It's got to be some sort of anticipation of Mayu. Based on the crudely colored shapes and uneven lines, it was likely drawn by an elementary school student. An arrow was pointing to the tomato with a big label written in sloppy letters. Girl Code Splat. Interesting. Interesting temporally. Like, where is that time-wise, you know? These are the fully fossilized remains of yet another student. This one seems particularly small. He was probably in 5th or 6th grade at most. Fossilized? I don't know if you could really fossilize that quickly. Take like millions of years, or hundreds of thousands of years, and a lot of pressure and all. There's a name tag attached to his clothing. Renaissance Elementary School, Takashi Hanada. Okay, let's see what his ghosty ghost has to say. Make sure you don't meet his gaze or your soul will be broken. Okay. Duly noted. With that, we'll head on over here. It's probably referring to the little spirit boy. The door to the custodian's closet is frozen in place as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. Okay, I think there are 2 different places we can go from here, though. There's, the building super. Huh? I did not think that was the custodian's closet, but duly noted, and we'll keep that in mind going forward. Anything of interest in this room? Not particularly. Not particularly. Okay, so we've effectively explored this area. We could try the exit. We can try going to a different floor. I think we're going to want to try going over this way, because I feel like if anything, it would restrict our movement in that direction. So let's head on over here. I'm going to be careful again, of course. Don't want to skip any text dialogue. We good? We good? I think we're good. There's a large hole in the floor here. It won't be possible to go any farther down the hall in this direction. I figured as much. Okay, well, at least now we know. Now we know. I mean, it's very Corpse Party to streamline us in one particular direction, not really give us that option, so we'll do that. We're probably going to have to go to the first or second floor from the other stairwell. We can take a look at the exit here. We might run into the Spirit Boy here, maybe. I'd be interested. There's no dead body here, so this dead body, temporally speaking, that 3 triangle killing, all that stuff, hasn't happened yet, so we probably need to watch out for them if I had to guess. We can take a look outside. The door's frozen in place as if it's just a decoration, etc. Is there anything else worth noting in here? Are we going to try and leave and then the Spirit Boy is going to show up? We'll head over to this room. And that way we can start heading up to the next floor. Stairwell is packed tightly with desks, making it completely impassable. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I was planning on going to the next floor. Okay, so at this point then, actually real quick, let's take a look. Stairwell's packed tightly, we can't move them, I guess not. Okay, so we've got this wire. I thought we would use it to lockpick our way into the locked pump room. We can't go that way, we can't go up the stairwell, there's nothing to do at the exit. We can't go in that room. We can't go in the custodian's closet. We went in this classroom and it says to not look the boy in the eye. Let's head back to the locker room just to be safe. Because I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to be doing with this wire, per se. Is there something in here we can use it for? Do we use the wire on this? What about like any of the other showers? It's probably not going to be anything, but you know, just to be safe. I would say it never hurts, but like in this game, curiosity definitely kills, so gotta be careful. All right, well, what are we doing here? I feel like we've got to go to the pool area. We've got to go to the pool area and use this to unlock the pump room, but I simply don't know how to get there. Is there like a part of the fence that indicates being able to go there or something? Doesn't seem like it. There's that body over there. There's that, but that doesn't do anything. Well, that's not good. I don't exactly know where to go. I'm probably going to think about this on my own and explore a little bit more in the next episode. We've got this wire thing. I don't know exactly what to do with it. We can probably take a look at it in our item. The wire, can we get a description of it or anything? No, we can't. What could this wire do? What could this wire do? I feel like we gotta use it to lockpick, but I'm probably gotta move beyond that and try and find something else to do with it. But I also haven't really even found that many things to interact with in the places I have been. So again, I'm gonna give it a little bit more thought and hopefully tackle that and successfully complete that puzzle in the next episode. But until then, this is niiiii, and this mission is complete.